There's something most men overlook: a woman's hug can reveal far more than you'd ever expect. It's never merely a casual gesture or a polite hello. Often, it's a subtle test, a quiet way she measures your response, emotions, and masculine energy. In today's video, I'm going to unpack the 4 most common kinds of hugs women give, and even more importantly, how you should respond so you don't miss hidden signals. Countless men throw away opportunities by assuming a hug means nothing or reacting awkwardly, but when you grasp the meaning behind each touch, you can transform that small moment into an advantage. A hug, even one that lasts only seconds, can become a silent language of trust, emotion, or a carefully veiled invitation. Women are intuitive. They use hugs to feel your energy, to discover if you're grounded, calm, and someone they can trust. And over the next few minutes, you'll learn to tell the difference between a friendly hug, a lightly flirty one, and when it's time to step in with poised, confident action. Don't let those moments slip through your fingers just because you never learned to read what goes unsaid. Some of life's smallest gestures, like a hug, can hold the keys to genuine connection, yet too often men dismiss these delicate signals as unimportant. Instead of taking the chance to build intimacy, many end up wasting it with shallow responses, or worse, by projecting insecurity, hesitation, or complete indifference to the attraction right in front of them. Here's the truth: a hug is far more than physical contact. It's a potent, silent language. It conveys feeling, offers reassurance sometimes, tests your composure, or gently nudges you closer to her. Duration, the pressure of her arms, head angle, the way her body leans, every nuance contains hidden meaning. These are the ways women share feelings words won't express. That's why knowing how to interpret hugs and respond with composed confidence is vital. It's how you create connection and show yourself as a man who listens to the unspoken. Now let's explore 4 types of hugs and what each one truly communicates in. The pat on the back hug. When you're only a friend, the first kind you need to recognize is the polite hug, marked by a couple of light pats on the back. Typically, this hug is brief, lasting barely a second, or to your body's touch, just enough to signal goodwill. The clear indicator is those gentle pats that say we're just friends, or this is nothing. Romantic, you'll see this hug in casual friendships, between colleagues, old friends, meeting again, or goodbyes in strictly platonic situations. If a woman gives you this hug, it doesn't automatically mean you have no chance. It just shows that at this moment, she sees you as safe, familiar ground. Here's what matters: this isn't the finish line. It's simply the starting point. You already have her initial trust, and if you lead with confidence and subtle emotional cues, you can spark something deeper. The key is patience. Don't rush. Don't let discouragement creep in. Use this opportunity to build attraction with your calm presence, body language, and the energy you radiated to the firm, warm hug, the first spark of connection. A hug isn't merely contact. Sometimes it's the very first bridge from friendship into real closeness. When she gives you a hug that feels warmer and more solid than usual, it's a clear sign she's opening up and wants more comfort this second. Type the natural, firm hug lasts longer than a polite pat. Her arms wrap around you in a deliberate way, showing she's relaxed in your presence. This isn't just courtesy, it's familiarity, a clue that the bond is deepening. But be careful not to jump to conclusions. It may be trust, or she could be subtly gauging your reaction. That's why your response is critical. Don't pull back too quickly or look uneasy. Hold the hug just a second longer than she expects. Not so long it feels awkward, but long enough to demonstrate you're comfortable. Then notice her eyes, her smile, her body language. If she keeps eye contact, gives you a soft smile, or stays close, that's your green light. It means she's receptive to your presence, and that's When you nurture the connection, instead of pushing E3, the lingering hug, when emotions grow deeper now, we enter the third style. The long extended hug. Here, you'll sense a major shift in emotional depth if she doesn't step away, if her embrace softens and lasts, if her body draws in closer. This is a powerful indicator of trust and connection. Watch for subtle signs. Her breathing slows, her hands rest gently but firmly, she doesn't rush to separate, and her chest stays near yours. These little signals mean she feels safe with you. And when a woman feels safe, that's the perfect base for something genuine to begin for. That don't let go. Hug, the unspoken invitation. Sometimes you'll find yourself in a hug that feels unmistakably different, charged with quiet intensity. Don't be quick to end it just because you feel nervous or unsure. This is the moment she wants to feel your calm presence, your warmth and steady attention. Let your arms hold her naturally with no stiffness or force. A sincere embrace with the right pause tells her she's secure and valued. If she doesn't pull away, that's your sign. She's possibly craving more closeness or seeing if you're ready to meet her there. 5. The silent language. More powerful than words. Notice the tiny but telling details. If she tilts her head toward you, if she tightens the hug, if her body presses in. These are not ordinary gestures, they're silent messages that she's opening herself to a deeper bond. If you recognize that moment, it can transform everything, but it's also delicate one. Awkward reaction, hesitation, or mixed signal, and the magic dissolves. What she needs isn't over-eagerness, but a man who reads her feelings and leads with calm confidence, never desperation. So stay composed, hold her gaze. If you can be fully present, your quiet confidence and attentiveness are what make her feel truly seen, and sometimes a single well-answered hug can create a connection deeper than words ever could. 6. The fine art of response. When you hesitate, you lose the moment, but when you learn to master the small gestures, you unlock a whole new depth of intimacy. A light hand on the small of her back, a perfectly timed squeeze, holding eye contact a few seconds longer after the hug. These subtle touches are emotional Morse code, and women read them fluently. The biggest mistake men make: overreacting, coming on too strong, too nervous or too eager, and turning what could have been a spark into clumsy tension. 7. The power of poise. Here's what to do. Say nothing and let your body do the talking. A grounded stance, an easy smile, steady eye contact. This is how you show confidence and masculinity without effort. Next time she hugs, you don't assume it's just politeness. Pay attention. Does she stay a beat longer? Does she look you in the eyes before letting go? Does her hand linger lightly on your back? These are the messages only the most perceptive men notice, and this matters more than you think. Often a hug is her way of testing to see if you're aware and secure enough to feel her signals. When you sense it, respond with calm presence. Don't rush, don't overthink, just be there. Show her through your ease that you understand and trust me. Once you learn to listen to what isn't said, you'll stop missing these moments. Women always remember the man who gets them without needing questions. Now your turn. What's the clearest signal you've ever felt in a hug? Share your story in the comments. I want to hear what you've experienced.